YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another play review on the channel. Hope you guys are having an incredible day. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and check out the new Winter Wildcard SBC for none other than Gavi. Gavi is an 88 rated card. He has the explosive acceleration type, right footer with 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. Now, we do see a bit of versatility with the card, which is always really nice to see. He can play both the center mid and left wing positions. And if we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we can see that the card is extremely well rounded. The lowest stat that he does have is 78 for his shooting, which for a midfielder isn't ideal, but he does have the 99 dribbling. With the smaller build in game, that's going to be a very interesting stat to test out. Now, he does have 84 pace overall with 85 acceleration and 83 sprint speed. Not too bad for a midfielder, but I would still personally recommend a chem style to make him even more quick. If you do want to go ahead and incorporate him in a more advanced position, the Hunter chem style would be a really nice option to really work on the shooting a bit more as well. 78 shooting for the card, not ideal. 83 attacking positioning and 80 finishing, probably not going to be the most clinical of players. And then on top of that, boys, he also doesn't have any scoring playstyles, so I feel like he's more of like a holding midfielder, maybe a box-to-box midfielder. The 88 passing is most definitely going to be a standout stat for the card, and it's also going to be a really important stat because we also want to create a few chances with him. And for the most part, he does have some incredible passing stats: 93 vision, 94 short pass, and 92 long pass. On top of that, boys, he does also have the tiki-taka playstyle, so from a central position, man, I think that the chance creation with the card is going to be top tier. And as you guys can see, he does have 99 for each subcategory. It would have been really nice to see 5-star skill moves just to add a little bit more going forward. Now, if you do plan on running him as that box-to-box midfielder in your starting 11, the 83 defending and 80 physical are going to be two really important stats as well. And the one thing that I really like with the card is the fact that they went ahead and gave him every defensive playstyle. So with his 90 interceptions, 83 defensive awareness, and 87 stand tackle, if you give him like the anchor chem style, man, defensively he should be rock solid. And then for the most part, some pretty decent physical stats as well. 86 stamina for a center mid, not too bad. And then he does also have 75 strength and 90 aggression, so the physical side to his game going to be really important as well. Now, in terms of playstyles, boys, he does have 9 different playstyles. The Anticipate playstyle plus, which is a fantastic addition for the card. And then he does have the tiki-taka playstyle, every defensive playstyle, and then also the rapid and the relentless. So with the way that the card is set up, because he does have every defensive playstyle and because the technical side to his game is pretty decent, I would go ahead and run him as that box-to-box midfielder. And when it comes to player roles, there is a bit of variety with the way that you can incorporate him in game as well. Now, he does have a player role plus plus as a half winger. Now, for me personally, boys, that player role plus plus isn't anything too crazy, but alongside that, he does also have 4 player role pluses as a holding midfielder, as a box-to-box midfielder, and then also as a playmaker and a wide playmaker. Now, as you guys probably already know, in order to complete the SBC, there are 5 different requirements. It is going to cost you roughly 170,000 coins to complete. It is a little bit overpriced, but he does have the Anticipate playstyle plus 99 dribbling as well, so it's going to be really interesting to see whether or not it's worth picking this card up. If you guys do enjoy these FC25 play reviews and you want to see more of them on the channel, definitely let me know by leaving a like, turn on that notification bell so you guys never miss an upload, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is a team we're going to be using in Foot Champions to test out the new Gavi card. We're going to be playing him at the center mid position as that box-to-box midfielder in the 4-3-3 formation. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the new Gavi SBC card, and I must say I'm actually really excited to test him out. For me personally, I think that Gavi is maybe like a little bit of an underrated player, so with the upgrades, man, I think that he can be a really popular option. Now, first things first, you guys know how we like to start off every player review, and that is by testing out the card's dribbling, man. 99 dribbling for him. He is only 5'8", a very small build in game, and if we go ahead and do a little bit of left stick dribbling, I mean, he is very smooth on the ball, but does it really feel like 99 dribbling? You know, yeah, boys, it kind of does, man. Very smooth on the ball. That's going to be interesting to test out throughout the video. But yeah, man, the plan is to go ahead and use him as that box-to-box midfielder in the 4-3-3 formation. We need him to be very good going forward while still providing that defensive cover. Gavi, that's a lovely touch, boys. The technical side to his game is going to be really important. Jota. I might just try to go for an R3 touch. Does have the rapid play style, but it can't get around the player, man. Right there, maybe could have shown a little bit better ball control. Now with Gavi, I'm pretty sure that he only has like 83 attacking positioning. He is in a very advanced position at the moment. That's a sharp turn, boys. And with the rapid playstyle, the acceleration has been really nice. But because he doesn't have the greatest of finishing, man, not going to be the most clinical of players. Now, obviously, boys, because he does have 99 reactions and 99 composure, we're also going to try to do as much manual defending with the card as possible. That's a pretty good tackle right there. Now, we can go ahead and spring into a counter attack, and I feel like on the counter, he could be quite effective, especially for creating a few chances. Reverse it back. Gavi, that's good attacking positioning. The shot as well, boys. Yeah, the finishing is a little bit of a problem, not too consistent at the moment. Gavi, a little bit of L2R2 dribbling right here. Look at that, boys. I mean, that's unreal. If you are really good at like left stick dribbling and dribbling in general, he's going to be a really good player for you. Cut back into Ruta, not too bad. We might get a lucky goal right here. I mean, I guess we'll take it. We kind of created the chance. Gavi, now I do also want to test out his passing. We did signal Rafinha to make that run, but we won't play it to him just yet. Diogo Jota, nice tiki-taka football right here. Gavi, simple pass into Rafinha. There we go. I mean, that's exactly what we need him to do as a center mid. Gavi, cut back into Ruta. We're moving the ball really well at the moment. Rapid play style right there. Go for a shot. It is a bit of a tight angle, very central, man. His finishing has not been great. And I will say, boys, if you do want to run him in a more advanced position, probably give him the Hunter Kemp style to help out with that. Now, we did signal Sasha Bowie to make that run. Maybe test out his long-range passing. Gonna go for a cross diagonal. It's a lovely pass, man. From a deeper position, you can also create a lot with him. Now, let's see if we can maybe try to get one more goal right before halftime. We do have Jota through the middle. Gavi over the top. You know what, man? The pass from Jota should have been a little bit better, but we do still have possession. Gavi still with it. The 4-star skill moves. 4-star weak, but a much better finish right there. We'll definitely take that. Game number 2, ladies and gentlemen, and so far so good. Now, I will say I do think that the SBC is just a tad bit overpriced, but with the way that the card is set up and the playstyle plus that he does have, man, I think that it's a pretty good SBC to go ahead and complete if you do run a La Liga team. Rafinha, Gavi again in a very advanced position. Heel to heel with the Rapids actually really good to use. LB pace boost, Gavi with the R3 touch as well. A bit of a tight angle right there. It's a decent attempt. Now, it does seem like this guy's going to attack a little bit more down this left-hand side. Diogo Jota. Gavi is making that run again, play through. It's a lovely pass, boys. He does have the 4-star weak foot, and it's a much better finish, man. The finishing isn't too bad. It's just very inconsistent, in my opinion, so it might take some time getting used to. Yeah, this guy's pretty patient in the build-up right here. Just a little bit of manual defending. Nice interception right there. Again, a very responsive player. Gavi, a little bit of manual defending again. Beautiful, boys. We don't get possession right there, which is a little bit unlucky. But for the most part, man, has been pretty consistent in the tackle. Now, because he does have pretty decent stamina and the relentless playstyle, you can make a lot of runs with him. Diogo Jota, nice. He has covered that, so we're just going to use his run as a decoy. Jota with the finesse shot playstyle plus. There we go, boys. Even if you don't play him the ball, that run gives your opponent something to think about. We opened up a little bit of space right there and a tidy finish, man. We'll definitely take that. Now, something that I really like to use with the card is the heel to heel. I feel like a lot of people don't really expect it. Rashford, nice. Jorginho Ruta, first time over the top through ball. That's great attacking positioning. You know what, Wiz? I mean, it's a decent finish. I feel like the goalkeeper should have saved that. The animation was a little bit weird. But again, man, from an attacking perspective, he can also bag you a couple goals, just a little bit more inconsistent. I kid you not, man. I feel like a lot of people might not really like this SBC, but I feel like he's pretty good, man. That's another good tackle. Nice. Diogo Jota over the top through ball. We got a little bit of space right here. You know what, boys? It did take him a little bit longer to get that under control, but we do have possession. Gavi, just look at that, boys. Look at the 99 dribbling right there. That's insane. Gavi, just a little bit of space through the middle. Look at that. I mean, the way that he shifted that back onto his right foot was very smooth. Rafinha, good. Gavi, we do have a little bit of space, man, because he did step with that DeMarco. It's actually going to get to him. Gavi, can we get away from the center back? No, we can't, man. The stamina is a little bit lower, but we have made a lot of runs with him. Ruta, it's not the greatest of passes. Now, we do have Rafinha making that run. That swerve pass. I think we're onside, boys. I mean, that ball from Gavi is literally inch perfect. We just can't release the shot, man. I should have just gone with his weak foot. Rafinha does have a lot of space right there. Gavi, nice. Moving the ball really well. Just got to reverse it back to him. I think we timed that perfectly. Rafinha with the finesse shot. It's a lovely finish, boys. And again, Gavi pulling the strings. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Winter Wildcard Gavi SBC in a few games of Foot Champions. And I will say a pretty decent SBC to go ahead and complete. If we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we did give him the Shadow Chem style. So he does have 93 acceleration and 91 sprint speed. And with the rapid playstyle and the explosive acceleration type, I think in the center of the pitch, man, he was very fast, very difficult to catch up to him in some situations. Now, as you guys know, we did go ahead and use him as that box-to-box midfielder, so the 78 shooting was a huge part to his game as well. And I will say from an attacking perspective, he does lack a little bit in terms of finishing. For the most part, I do think that he picks up some pretty decent pockets of space, but the finishing is a little bit more inconsistent. Without him having any scoring playstyles, if you do want him to be a little bit better going forward, I would personally recommend the Hunter Kemp style to really improve that area of his game. Now, as that center mid in the 4-3-3 formation, it was also very important for him to create a lot of chances. So the 88 passing and 99 dribbling for me personally were the two standout stats for the card. The passing in game with his really good passing stats and the tiki-taka playstyle was very accurate and very consistent. And when you pair that with his 99 dribbling, a very tricky player going forward, especially with the 4-star skill moves. And I think that is safe to say, man, if you do prefer your smaller, more intricate type of players, Gavi is going to feel like an incredible player for you. And then last but not least, boys, the 83 defending and 80 physical. Now, we did give him the Shadow Kev style, and as that box-to-box midfielder, the defensive cover was really important. He does have the Anticipate playstyle plus, and I will say he was very consistent in the tackle, and then also very good at breaking up the play. And I feel like it's huge that EA went ahead and gave him every defensive playstyle, man. From a defensive point of view, the only real letdown for the card is the fact that he does have a bit of a smaller build. I think that the physical presence can maybe be lost a little bit, especially if you do come up against like your taller, more physical type of midfielders. But other than that, man, I think that he's a very balanced player. Going forward, he was very effective while still providing that defensive cover. Overall, boys, for the value of the SBC, I'm going to go ahead and give it an 8 out of 10 rating. I do think that the SBC is just a tad bit overpriced. But to get yourself a very well-rounded midfielder, the Anticipate playstyle plus with 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot, and then also 99 dribbling is still a very good value SBC. The one thing that I really like with the card is just how balanced of a midfielder he is, man. I think that defensively, with every defensive playstyle, he's very good in that sense. And then on top of that, going forward, the technical side to his game is very effective as well. The 88 passing and 99 dribbling just feels so good in game. And if I had to compare him with like a specific type of player, he kind of gives me N'Golo Kante type of vibes, but a little bit better from a technical point of view. It would have been really nice to see 5-star skill moves or 5-star weak foot just to add a little bit more going forward. But if you do run a La Liga team and you can get him on full chemistry, I still think it's a really good SBC to go ahead and complete, and I would definitely recommend him. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.